Anything else? Second, what do you have to say about homosexuality between women and men? Here you are again. We have enough trouble with normal sex. How would we make more trouble? You see, these people are sick, and they need to be cured by different methods. Yeah, maybe the government has already arranged something for them. You see, these people also there are two reasons for people who have homosexuality. I mean, both women and lesbian, yeah, men and lesbian. Because maybe in first it is psychological. Second, it is karmic. I mean, cause and consequence, influence. The psychological side is that maybe during their childhood they are neglected by the opposite sex parent. You have to try to translate something, no? Hải à, đi ra nói tiếng Việt ở bên này đi chứ có gì đâu. Hả? Hay là sao? I have to speak in English so that they understand better. Oh, hi. Can you translate very well? Yeah? Đông quá hả? Thôi cái này không sao, người Việt Nam đâu có biết cái này chi hả? Thôi được rồi, lát nữa sư phụ nói lại tiếng Việt, ok? I speak Vietnamese, all right? I want to communicate directly to you. It's more powerful, yeah? But so what shall I do? The Vietnamese also like it. And, okay, first I speak English. So we have to be patient, that's all, okay? The sexuality, homosexuality between the woman and men are psychologically in a way that when they were young, they probably were neglected by their mother or father, or maybe they think they were neglected, or they were jealous of one of the parents because they thought that parents were more loved. And so what is impressed more in childhood, it grows more with the time and become a habit. Everything is a habit. For example, in the film which called The Last Emperor, you have seen, yeah? The king of China, the last king of China, he was a king in a traditional way, but then when he saw the English people came in with sunglasses and with European vestments and with car, he thought that is the way to control people. That's how he become powerful. So he also wanted to cut his hair, took away his robe and wear European dress, and also wear sunglasses and want to have a car because he was young then and innocent of the outside world. He was educated within the palace since he was 4 or 5 years old, and he stayed there. He never was allowed to go outside the palace gate. Therefore, it became an impression irresistible to him, inerasable to him, that he has to become like the European, like the English. But that's exactly how he ruined himself and the kingdom of China. Or one of the course, not all, okay? Therefore, the child grows up, have a wrong impression that he has to be a woman or man-like in order to be loved. So they tend toward homosexuality or lesbianism, okay? Now, when I say homosexuality, you must understand for both, okay? Otherwise, I speak too long. Also, there is another, is karma. For example, last life he was maybe a man, and now he became a woman, and the impression of loving a woman in the last life was too strong in his mind that even though now she is a woman, she still has a tendency of a man. Okay, that's two. Third is that, I tell you the truth, every woman, every man is a homosexual if you're not careful. Because the body is a chemical thing. It's a chain of chemical reaction. It responds to feelings and touch and affection. If you fall into that kind of situation, you allow yourself to be near or to be within this kind of condition, or to be caressed by a woman by a person of your own sex, while you probably relaxed or lonely or needing some love or needing some attention, then you find yourself that you are actually an involuntary homosexual. And in that case, you discover yourself that you are bisexual. Otherwise, you wouldn't have known. So anyhow, we should just take care of ourselves and try to find out who we really are and what we really want. Otherwise, we're just very vulgar and very confused, and then we just fall into whatever situation, just like the feather flies with the wind wherever it carries. So that's the three situations where people become homosexual. And it's also a wrong conception and a kind of sickness of mind. We have to need to correct the conception to have a right conception, then our sickness is over. That's all.